Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to talk about Strategy 20 out of the book Integrating Language Arts and Social Studies by Leah M. Melber and Alice Hunter. Strategy 20 talks about symbolism and social studies, presented by Taylor. I'm going to start off by reading the introduction. Visuals can be very important to student learning, important content information. Sometimes the names and dates of important historical events are too abstract for students to commit to memory. When these events are tied to imagery and personal stories, however, the content becomes more relevant and thus easier to retain. Starting with local community sites that have great importance can be a great way to engage students in active learning and can serve as a preparation for exploring historical sites on a national or global scope. Monuments are a type of memorial honoring an event, person, or special site, and can be found all over the world. Even the youngest student can comprehend the symbolism of a monument or other commemorative element. For many, a monument is a critical tie to an important event in history and is a necessary reminder of all of the many lives affected by the event. It is not uncommon to have social scientists consult on a monument project. Large-scale events that touch many lives can be difficult to memorialize due to conflicting ideas of what an appropriate tribute would be. For events that might have been too far in the past for individuals to remember, historians might be called on to recall critical details about the event. For projects that honor a particular culture or ethnic, members of the community as well as social scientists are often part of a team. This project will help students learn in the many elements that go into planning a memorial or monument. By linking the assigned events to grade levels, the project can reinforce facts and figures of the event that might otherwise not be retained as well as promote critical thinking skills. Although natural areas can be identified as monuments, for the focus of this activity will be man-made monuments or memorials, such as plaques or statues, erected to commemorate an event, person, or location. The key themes that we're going to talk about when we're doing this project with our students are analyzing photographs, interpreting historical events, applying knowledge to decision making. So for this event, or for this project that we're going to be doing with our students, we're going to need images of monuments and memorials related to school curriculum, white drawing paper, colored pencils, and markers. And what we're going to have our students do is they're going to, depending on the grade level, we're going to do small scale or large scale monuments. Small scale would be monuments that are in our local hometown. Large scale would be worldwide. It wouldn't be right for a kindergartner to be asked to look at worldwide monuments, would it? So for this activity, we're going to have students look at the monument, the structure, gather information about the monument, what type of memorial it is, what it's for, why is there a memorial for this thing. Once the event or person has been selected, students are going to be provided with a scrap piece of paper. With this scrap piece of paper, they're going to sketch the monument their best that they can. And once that they have done the sketching phase, you are going to give them a construction piece of paper and they are going to draw their monument, the final draft of it. So how does this look for grade levels? Kindergarten through second grade focuses on concrete, personal, relevant events. What's happening in the community? Are there any monuments within the town that you live that your students can really relate to? For third through fifth grade, focusing on creating monuments and memorials linked to themes and events in the standards. So what do the third through fifth grade students need to know in their standards? And then sixth through eighth grade, allow your students to explore the process of creating a monument and how many people are involved. It can be a really controversial event, and it's awesome for students to get to understanding how big monuments and how many people it takes to create a monument. The standards for this unit are curriculum standards for social studies, strand 1, culture, strand 2, individual groups and institutions, and then strand 3 is civic ideals and practices. And then for the standards for language arts is students adjust their use of spoken, written, and visual language to communicate effectively with a variety of audiences for different purposes. So how are they getting these topics across to different audiences? In the book, it provides us how we are going to grade these assessments, and so starting with the fourth one, the project is well organized, neatly compiled, and demonstrates a highest effort. The project is a acceptable quality. The project lacks neatness and demonstrates a lack of organizational efforts. And then the last one, project demonstrates minimal effort. Students can have a lot of fun with these, exploring different monuments around the world and drawing them and making little tweaks to make it their own. And I think this is a really awesome project to do with students to learn about monuments. Thank you guys for watching.